Cal, coming off the extended break, I'm sure you've got concerns about how your team will look, but they look really crisp and fresh. Were you pleased with the overall effort and intensity?
Yeah, I thought they looked really good. Yeah, it's been a few weeks since we wrestled, right? Most of them, I mean, Barr wrestled last week. A few guys wrestled last week, but yeah, I thought they wrestled good. I mean, obviously Rutgers always is they're gonna have a scrappy guy at every weight, so you got to be ready to go. And but yeah, I think our guys wrestled well, pushed the pace a little bit, and we'll just keep getting better each match. That's the plan.
Hey, Cael.
Yep.
When did you make the decision to burn Braden Davis's red shirt, and what did you think of his performance today?
I thought Davis looked really good. We just after with Aaron, we just wanted to give him as much time for recovery. But unfortunately, his injury probably requires another surgery type of thing. So I don't know if I could say that now, but whatever. That's like he so he went and competed to see if he could compete, and just not something that's really gonna work for him. And Braden obviously was aware of that and was preparing. Nate Desmond's filled in for us. Jumping up 2 weights and did an outstanding job, and we've had other guys wrestling there. But yeah, Braden's ready to go, and he's a competitor, and it's nice having him in the lineup. He always competes hard.
Cal, do you think that was a real confidence building win for Cole Mirasola?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's confident. I think he believes and knows he can battle with the best of them. Yeah, he's just continuing to figure things out. As wrestling as a heavyweight, so he's did a nice job there and found a way to get that takedown at the end. And he's athletic and he's tough and scrappy and he'll hustle and he did a nice job.
Josh, was that a high school teammate?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. What's that like? Were you friends in high school or?
Yeah, we trained. I had just told one of our coaches there I probably spent more time wrestling him than anybody in my whole life. He's my partner, like main partner for 4 years straight. So it was cool. Really cool to be able to do it in Rec Hall. Rutgers versus Penn State, and just really grateful that I got to compete tonight. And it was pretty cool to do it against an old teammate.
How have you been feeling? What's that rehab been like for you?
I feel great. It was good. It was tough. I love competing, but it was good. I think to give my whole body a break there, and just really fired up for the rest of the season. Really excited, and just more grateful than ever. When you don't get to compete for a while, and you get to go out there and wrestle and rec hall, it makes you really grateful to do it. And I think I'm just really appreciative of that, and happy to be back.
Did you know right away back in October that something was pretty wrong?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel well, but it's one of those things you just try to keep your cool. And obviously, we have a really good trainer here back home, Dan Muffley, and a lot of people in our program that want to help. So it was tough being out there in Serbia. I was in a lot of pain out there, but once we got back, we got right to it with Dan and doing everything that we could, and just trusting in the Lord's timing for my career, my life, and it was, yeah, it was good.
Coach Josh PJ, another bit of team history. There was the 77 win dual meet win streak victory in a row, and then now you have 78 to establish the NCAA record itself. What does it mean just overall for you personally, for the program? Just want your perspective from all three of you, please.
You want to start?
Yeah, I could start. It's definitely pretty cool. I mean, I walked into the record. Obviously, it's my freshman year, so I didn't. I wasn't a part of all this stuff prior, but it's just an amazing feeling to be a part of such a great and such a cool thing. And I think it's just, I don't even have words to describe how grateful I am to be a part of the team. And it's just super cool that records come along with that stuff. But I'm just grateful.
Yeah, I've said a few times. I think it's really cool for Penn State to have that record now, and it's something that hopefully lasts for a while. But it's pretty special, and I don't think it's not something we're really going to think about or did think about or we're concerned about in any way. I mean, we're trying to move our feet out there and clear ties and take care of the little things, and then. But I think looking back, these guys will appreciate it more. When they're my age or half of my age. And it'll be something that they'll be proud that they were a part of it.
Yeah, it's a really cool thing to be a part of, and I think like Coach Cael said, it's not something that we're chasing after, but I think it's something that comes with doing all the right things, and like you said, just moving your feet, clearing your ties. You're gonna win some dual meets if you're doing those things. So really cool to be a part of it.
Josh, going back to your, you mentioned Dan Monthly. It's no secret that he's a important part of your team. What do you think? What's something special about Dan or his approach that you've personally appreciated having recently?
Um, Special thing about Dan is he will do anything for you. I mean, he'll be here. I remember when I was hurt before NCAA's last season. He, we were getting together at 6 a.m. and I was working with him until about 4 p.m. every single day. And we didn't take a break. We were in there every single day. I think just the time spent and the effort that he puts in, and he cares deeply about every single guy on the team and their health and how they feel. And it's just really good to know that. Like your train, I know, yeah, obviously I know my coaches will fight for me, but my trainer Dan Monthly, he'll fight for me too, and he's gonna fight to get everybody on the mat, get everybody healthy, and I think just the time he spends with us and the dedication to his craft is really cool, and I know he's a guy that we're all grateful for tremendously.
Coach, would you say, is it fair to say that maybe a switch has flipped for Cole Mirasola? It just seems like he's kind of found some. We talked about it already, but just want to get a better perspective of what's really helped him turn the corner these past few matches going into the new year. And then same thing for you, Josh. I don't know how much you get to scrap with him on a day-to-day basis, but just how have you seen him adjust and settle in? Being that you're closer to him in the mat room on a day-to-day basis.
I think he's getting a little bit meaner. Honestly, I think he's just obviously it's no secret he's a little bit smaller than the guys he's wrestling, but I think he just kind of got that chip on his shoulder. He's gonna go out there and fight guys, and when he's going out there and fighting guys, he's doing really well. And he's just a tough kid, and I'm sure Coach Cael's mentioned it, but he's just gonna get better every single match. And the more experience he gets under his belt at that weight, I think that just gonna keep doing him dividends and dividends. And I mean, he's big and strong. I try and stay away from him. Honestly, I don't want to wrestle that guy. He'll probably throw me into the wall. So, yeah, but he's a mean, tough kid, and he's just gonna keep getting better and better as he competes.